Good morning, Spartans. I hope you're all having a fabulous day this Thursday morning. I'm Jackson Devers, bringing you the news here on MBU Timeline. Let's jump right in. Last Friday night, students began pouring into the SRC for a snack-packed night of games and fun with friends. Up All Night, an event running from 8 p.m. Friday till 2 a.m. Saturday. Let's take a look. It didn't take long for students to find the snacks, old-school arcade consoles, skee-ball, and a favorite of the night, Big Punch Boxing. Don't do what I did and try to deliver a headbutt to the machine. It doesn't feel great. And although there was a schedule for the night, basketball and volleyball reigned supreme on the courts. And competitions lasted for most of the night, but of course paused for delicious pizza. Remember, Spartans, Up All Night is hosted once every semester, so if you're wondering if you should show up next time, listen to what these students had to say.
I think it's just always a great time getting to see some people that you don't normally see on campus and just come together and have some fun.
At MBU, Up All Night is a great time.
It sure is a blast, and I hope to see you guys there next semester. Now let's head back to the desk. Up next, due to severe weather this past week, MBU's main campus was closed on Monday. With this being the case, many in-person classes were held virtually. However, some professors graciously granted us a snow day. Charlie McAllister bounced around campus to check in with students on how the weather has affected them in the past 2 weeks in their classes and in athletics.
Yesterday, because of the freezing rain, my basketball practice got canceled, and also my favorite class, Old Testament Theology, with Doc.
I woke up to a text to my teacher saying we didn't have class, so all I had to do yesterday was a workout, and I chilled all day.
Yesterday with the freezing rain was kind of crazy. About tripped twice on the way to the car, but roads weren't too bad in the afternoon. We ended up getting a good practice in. A little bit slick, but not too bad.
The weather change really has been like kind of nostalgic for me because it started making me remember about like COVID season when we had online classes. So that was kind of fun for just a little one day.
And with winter upon us, season depression is a real thing. And one of our reporters spoke to Ellen Lavin, the athletic training director, to talk about mental health and what to do if you're struggling with it.
There's always been like a stigma kind of around mental health, and do we address it? Do we not address it? Do we sweep it under the rug or not? We are kind of in an age now where we're starting to address mental health and it's starting to become a thing. Okay, so if you find yourself experiencing any kind of mental health challenge, whether it's depression, anxiety, stress, anything like that, anything that's not normal for you, the first thing you're going to want to do is reach out to those around you, whether it's friends, classmates, teammates, family, your athletic trainers, your coaches, your teachers. Reach out to somebody and just tell them what's going on. Just talking about it can help, and making people aware of how you're feeling instead of keeping it all inside, because when you're keeping it all inside, you're the only one who can help navigate, but as soon as you tell somebody, you automatically have help.
Just know that you are never alone and there's always somebody here at MBU to help. We are now in week 3 of classes, and if you find yourself concerned for your progress in any of your classes, with your grades, sports, you name it, you have the backup and support of your academic endeavors with the tutors and advisors in the Student Success Center. And now, let's dig into this week's Spartan Sports Update with Charlie McAllister.
Good morning, Spartans. I'm Charlie McAllister bringing you your Spartan Sports Update. Daryl Mills, a member of MBU's wrestling team, was named AMC Wrestler of the Week for the second time this season. He went 2-2 at the Missouri Valley Conference Invitational. Mills and his teammates will be back in action this weekend in Oklahoma City. The men's track and field team had an outstanding performance at the NAIA JUCO Challenge this past weekend. Donovan Denslow and Mason DeRose won individual titles in their events. In a field of 64 runners in the mile, 3 of MBU's runners were in the top 20 and picked up PRs as well. Throwers Jordan Walker-Wright and Colin Hudson earned 3 top 10 finishes in their event. Overall, the men's team placed 9 out of 19 teams. The Spartans will compete this weekend at the Principia Relays. Junior Elena Scott reached the NAIA B standard in the pole vault. Mia Reed was 3rd out of 39 runners in the mile, making her the AMC Runner of the Week again. Angela Ward placed 8 out of 36 runners in the 400-meter dash. The women's team finished 12th out of 22 teams. Women's basketball picked up its second conference win of the season against Hannibal LaGrange. Sophia Horton led the Spartans With 16 points, Kaylee Winch added 12 points of her own. These ladies couldn't be stopped. The team shot over 40%, knocked down 7 3-pointers, and had 25 points off the bench in her 72-57 victory. The Spartans will return this Thursday against Williams Baptist on the road. This has been your Spartan Sports Update. I'm Charlie McAllister. Take it away, Jackson.
That's all for this week's Timeline Update in the news. For more spectacular stories from around the MBU community, visit mbutimeline.mobap.edu at the link on your screen. For MBU Timeline, I'm Jackson Devers, and I'll see you in next week's broadcast.